Welcome to the Delaware Mortgage Rate Weekly Mortgage Market Update for the week of August 12, 2013. Hello, I'm John Thomas from Primary Residential Mortgage, here to give you your update. Well, last week, mortgage rates ended Friday just about where they started on Monday, which is about where they started 2 weeks before. If you look at the bond chart on the screen, you can see mortgage bonds have been trading in this tight range for the last 2 weeks, which means mortgage rates have pretty much been staying the same. Now, in there, you'll see that they did sell off at one point. Rates did spike higher, but then we did recover, and we're back about where we started 2 weeks ago. And we are off the historic interest rate highs that we had at the beginning of July, but still way off from the lows. If you look at the screen, you see that blue falling trend line. Mortgage bonds need to break above that blue falling trend line. If we do not, then the long-term outlook is for rates to keep going up, not going down. If we can break above that falling trend line, we could have a summer rally. But we need some news to do that, which is some bad economic news. Now, we were hoping the jobs report would give us some impetus to do that, but we had a bad jobs report. So we are going to recommend floating your Delaware mortgage rate to start the week to see if bonds can improve and bust above that falling trend line. If they can, that would be great news. We could see a rally in the bond market and interest rates could move lower. But if they sell off and break below that level of support we have, then we can see interest rates spike higher, and we'd quickly switch to a locking stance. Now, if we look at the economic news, Thursday we had the weekly initial jobless claims, which actually came out 5,000 more claims than the previous week at 333,000 claims. And that was following the bad jobs report for July. So that information is bad news that could support a rally in the bond market. So we need continued bad news in the labor market to see the bond market rally. And that will also keep the Feds in September from starting tapering. If they start tapering in September, that could be bad news for bonds. But if the labor market doesn't improve, the Feds will probably not start tapering and push it off to the end of the year 2014. Okay, in housing news, CoreLogic reported its home price index for June 2013. It's shown home prices increased by 11.88% from June 2012 to June 2013. If you compare this to the previous year of June 11 to June 12, which was only 3.76% increase. So prices increased from 11 to 12, but then they really jumped from 12 to 13. So housing is on a boom. It's on a recovery. Home prices are going up. So now's the time to buy. Every month you wait, home prices go up even more and mortgage rates could move higher, which means your housing payment is going to go up the longer you wait. So get out there, get under contract. In the political news, our U.S. Congress is on its yearly August vacation. It's nice to have the whole month of August off, huh? They won't be back till September. When they come back, that could be some bad news for the bond market, for the market, which could help bonds. Basically, when they come back, the U.S. deficit is going to hit the debt ceiling again. Probably in October, so in September they're going to be discussing raising the debt ceiling. That's going to get all kinds of talks going, so that could spook the market. So we'll have to watch for that in September. In the local news, Delaware has amended its Clean Credit and Identity Theft Protection Act. Under the new provisions, a consumer reporting agency may no longer charge consumers for a one-time reissue of the personal identification number. However, charges for any subsequent reissuance are considered valid. Victims of identity theft, having filed valid incident reports, may not be charged any fee for placing a security freeze on their credit reports. And consumers have the right to bring a civil action against anyone who violates his or her rights under the credit reporting law. So that was some good news for consumers in Delaware with the passing of the amendment to this act. Also in the local news, we got the next free first-time homebuyer seminar is in Newark at the Christiana Hilton Hotel. That is Saturday, August 17th. That's from 10 a.m. to noon. Then the next one in Dover is on Saturday, August 24th. And again, 10 a.m. to noon. And that's at the Holiday Inn Hotel. You can register for either one of those events by giving us a call in the office at 302-703-0727. Or you can register online at www.delawarehomebuyerSeminar.com. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.